A government building in downtown Toronto needs to be demolished to make space for future infrastructure. At the intersection of Bay and Grosvenor Streets, Priestley Demolition has been presented with the challenge of turning this mid-rise building into a pile of rubble. Leveling a building surrounded by pedestrians, traffic, and other buildings is no mean feat, but the skilled team at Priestley is equal to task.
We're in the downtown core of Toronto. We're on the famous Bay Street. We got surrounding buildings, residential. At this point, we're surrounded by glass condominiums. It's got its own challenges like everyone else, but the proximity being downtown with the close proximity with pedestrians is making it more challenging for us.
One of the innovative solutions that Priestley Demolition is using to cope with these challenges is a modified shipping container walkway. The containers are placed on top of the sidewalk on the south and east sides of the building and protect pedestrians from falling debris.
We were able to do approximately 130 linear feet in about 4 hours. We had traditional scaffolding in the distant area, which is about 20 to 30 feet. Took about a week and a half. So the city liked that idea that we're in and out, we're up, we're totally sealed off, we're weather tight, and as you can see the lights and the brightness, it's been a win-win.
Another innovative tool that Priestley is using that allows them to work in close proximity to pedestrian traffic is their outrigger system. This system projects a steel plate outward from the building that catches falling debris.
Material, should it happen to fall, comes right back into the building, down the main chute and out. Secondary means of protection, but critical and essential for demolition.
Priestley Demolition tweaks each project to suit its particular environment, increasing efficiency and ensuring safety.
These are brand new for this job. Western built them for us. It's a new and improved version that you can move around with a bobcat and forks. They've designed a kick plate that folds in.
Ready to bring them in, we just fold it down. So it's just a little modification we've made along the way.
Although now a common tool in demolition, Priestley uses innovative strategies while handling these outriggers.
We're using that one outrigger to locally break between the beams. In order to control that big rubble, we're just using one outrigger locally immediately below the work on this level. We still have full protection below with additional outriggers. Very busy downtown. This is why we're doing all this work first with the small equipment. Much more controlled. It's going to give us a nice buffer to allow the big equipment to do the work and give us good breathing room from the road. Downtown, you can never be too careful.
One of the many qualities that Priestley Demolition has honed with their experience is the ability to adapt quickly to new situations and their surroundings, getting the job done efficiently and safely. Case in point, using the elevator shaft as a drop zone.
Biggest challenge in any demo is getting debris out of the building. Quickest way down the strongest part of the building through 2 elevator shafts. Works great, keeps the floors clean and keeps the load off of the slab.
Priestley always makes an effort to reduce waste and be environmentally friendly while dealing with site debris. All of their clean concrete is being crushed and used as backfill in the foundation, while the bricks are shipped to another site for processing.
So here we have red brick, notorious for not being able to find a home. We've got 7 stories, perimeter. Every elevation has red brick some way or another. Our biggest challenge is trying to find a home. We're able to find a home in the region just off of Etobicoke that they're able to accept the brick. So for us, it's a win-win. We're able to keep our lead points and able to maintain a good recyclability account for all of our material.
Priestley Demolition maintains a safety record that's second to none.
Just to keep with safety-wise, we've kept the glass on the perimeter. Foreman knows all about the safety, so basically it keeps a nice dry stairs, no slips, trips, or falls. And to date, being on the project with 6 months, we've had 0 major incidents, which has helped us schedule-wise for no delays.
The team works methodically in small sections to step the building back.
We'll cut the rebar that's connecting the beam. We remove the brick knee wall, and then we set up cables onto the beam in order to pull it in. The excavator then hammers the bottom of the columns to expose the rebar. We cut the back rebar and it hinges on the rebar in the front, and then we just pull it over in a section. We use rubble on the floor, basically below to cushion the impact. it just lessens the impact on the floor and everything.
This procedure is part of Priestley's strategy to keep the work area for larger machines away from the public.
We're going to bring the top 2 levels back 2 bays from the road, and then after which we'll take just 1 bay back from the road down to the top of the 2nd floor.
Now that the small equipment has done the footwork, the big machines can come in to finish the job.
It's been a lot of work to get to this point, so we're happy to see where we're at today, and the building should be down within the next few days, so we're happy to see that. Things are going really well.
Once the demolition is complete, it's time for the rock crushing equipment to do its part. The crew separates the steel from the concrete and keeps dust under control. Demolishing a mid-rise building in downtown Toronto is no easy task. But Priestley Demolition used a cutting-edge approach to complete the project on time, within budget, and safely.